Hey, niece.
SayItInACard.com is an online greeting card company that delivers right to your front door. Visit our website, www.sayItInACard.com. You can read the cards, order the cards, and we ship them directly to you. If you feel it, we say it in a card. We have breakup cards, troubled relationship cards, troubled friendship cards, and of course all of the traditional cards as well, from birthday to Mother's Day. So again, visit us at www.sayItInACard.com. Free shipping for a limited time. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and I'm inviting you to join my Patreon. Don't know what a Patreon is? It's my official video diary with only exclusive content that you won't see anyplace else. It's easy to join. Just visit patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Here's what you'll find on my Patreon. A day in my life, whether that's dinner with friends or a typical workday. Live Q&As with members of my Patreon about each episode of the T.S. Madison Experience and what I was really thinking. I'll even bring you on vacation with me. The video will make you think that you were right there. And last but not least, for all of my aspiring writers, I give you firsthand, one-on-one, personalized attention, answering all of your questions about publishing and self-publishing. So what are you waiting for? Join now. Swipe up or visit www.patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Craig the Writer. Do it now.
I don't know about you all, but I stay on top of my health. The information is down in the caption of how to get your Goalie gummies. The promo code, though, if you go over to Goalie.com, the promo code is Craig the Writer Stewart. But the link is right down in the caption. It's right down there in the caption. And you'll get your free shipping on your Goalies and your discount, your percentage off. Go ahead and pop my Goalies. I'm going to go ahead and take Bo since I'm getting him. They're so tasty. Hey, girl, hey. They're so tasty, y'all. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, boy, hey. I got on my black as fuck hoodie. It's available at CraigTheWriterStewart.com. They are on sale right now. We're running a 15% off sale. Promo code is Spring Sale. It's also 15% off on books. Come on, JB, for the surround sound in his bedroom. 15% off on books. For the books, you don't need a promo code. Okay, just go over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com. No, I'm lying. You need a promo code for the books. It's Spring Sale. For the merchandise, you don't need a promo code. It's just automatic. But anyway, good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Yes, I'm a little early today, just a little bit early, because Carlton called me a little while ago. I think he's trying to meet at this restaurant, so we're going to see. He said he will call me back. He's meeting with a client. Someone is trying to get married, and so he's meeting with her, and he will let me know once he's finished. But at any rate, yes, I'm glad you all got a chance to watch the first look last night. I'm glad you all got a chance to watch the first look last night. I really wanted to go live last night. If I knew that it was going to be, at the end of Growing Up Hip Hop, I could have just gone live and just I could have gone live and then just watched it at the end of it, but I didn't know. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I've seen your messages. Thank you for hitting the like button and the share button and the subscribe button for those of you that have been watching and are not subscribed. But at any rate, I enjoyed watching the first look. It definitely eased some of my anxiousness. Thank you so much, Sugar Apple Spice Cake. It definitely helped ease some of my anxiety that I was having. So watching it and seeing that little clip, it was interesting. So of course the first, hey Monica Michelle, I really enjoyed your email. I read it to Carlton last night when we were going to bed. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. And so I'm trying to get Madison to do a watch party next Thursday. So we'll watch it together. And then right after the show, we'll go live. So that's the plan. Our plan is to go live right after the show next Thursday. So and it'll be live on all of our channels. It'll be live on all of our channels. So that whatever you watch on my channel is what you'll see on Madison's channel. So it doesn't matter where you'll watch or where you watch. Thank you very much to Tanisha Brazel for the for $5 for $5 Friday. Janine Turner, $10. Kim Tyler says your books are about to be in Oprah's book club. I don't know. It might be a little too racy. And maybe Book of Jewels. Perhaps Book of Jewels. We have bookmarks for Book of Jewels now when you purchase. Thank you, Jonathan Mitchum, for $5 Friday. Lamika Woodbury, always sending. Powerful, thank you very much. Always sending. Datis Boardley, always sending. Janine Turner is always sending, and so is Kim Tyler as well. Stephanie Huggins, Barbara Hyman, always sending. Jose Roble, Kimberly Dooley. Marcellus, thank you very much. Marcellus gifted 4 books. Bianca, if you missed the first watch, it's on my Facebook page. I posted it last night. It's 15 minutes long. It's 15 and a half minutes long. But I posted it on my Facebook, so it's there. So you can watch it. And yeah. So anyway, that's all I want to say about that. It was interesting to see. My mother called last night and was like, oh my God, it was so good. It was so funny. And congratulations and all of that good stuff. I posted a Patreon today. Oliver and I were talking about it on the Patreon. So we were talking about what we thought. Thank you, Adriana McClung, another one that's always faithful. Thank you very much for the Cash App. So we talked about it today. Thank you, Foxy Brown, for the super chat. So we talked about it today, which was interesting, and what we thought. Thank you, Tiffany Henderson. When you make it big, I will expect to receive this back. Congratulations. She said she wanted back. Wait a minute, Nings. Is she an Indian giver? Let me find out she's an Indian giver. Thank you very much to Mantra Haddon. Thank you very much. I just received your cash back. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you, Darla Few and Malika Leonard and Sylvia Whittington. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I appreciate that. But no, it was interesting. It was really interesting seeing it on TV. And again, from what I understand, it was only 15 minutes, but those 15 minutes weren't necessarily the first 15 minutes of what you're going to see next week. They basically put that together, that 15-minute preview. So like there's that scene where I'm at the table and they're telling me that I was responsible for the system crashing. I actually said a whole lot. No, I did not get any antibiotics when I was in Mexico. I didn't. But I actually said a whole lot more. So I don't know if they're going to show that next week or if they just cut it like that to make me look like, Thank you, Kenyatta. She talking about I love you, Lady Ankles. Thank you, Kenyatta. I appreciate that. But Marcellus gifted 4 books. Thank you, Marcellus. I appreciate that. I'm going to gift those at the end. Yes, Lewis, this is live. Sit down. You tell me this is live. Have a seat. Now, I don't know if y'all paying attention or not. Thank you, Yolanda. She said, hey, superstar. Thank you, Tracy Bailey and Cedrics. Thank you, Cedrics. I appreciate that, Cedrics. But I hope y'all notice that my edges have been coming in, because when you look at that knees, when you look at that clip, thank you, Stacy. When you look at that clip, baby, this hair then came in. Yes, it did. Look, so Carlton and I was watching it. Look, Marcella's talking about Afro. Thank you, Crystal. So look, when Carlton and I were watching it last night, he says, oh yeah, I can see the difference now. Your hair is growing in. Because, I had asked him before. I said, have you noticed my edges coming in? He said, I can't really see a difference. I said, oh no, my edges are coming in. Don't you play. So anyway, let me tell y'all, I was going to say this on Coming In Like a Tsunami. I was going to tell you guys on my Patreon what I'm doing for the edges. But I guess I'll go ahead and share it over here. Thank you. Somebody said teeth was gleaming and all. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, so listen. So Carlton, see, this is what happens when you listen, and I'm not going to preach. I'm not going to say this. But the thing is, I just feel, how like church folks, they say when you're equally yoked. But I'm going to say it different than that. When you meet somebody and they bring value to your life and you bring value to theirs, right? So Carlton told me, and I don't even remember how he brought this up. But I do remember when he brought it up, I was a little sensitive, right? But he was very gentle with the way he said it. But he said something about my hair. He said, all I remember is him saying was, so when did your hair start thinning? Like, he just said it real casual, right? And it was a really sensitive area for me. Like, I didn't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to just walk around and act like they didn't notice it. Because that's what I was doing. But at any rate, so he said, when did I said, so I told him, I don't remember when it was, but I said it's been like the past couple of years, And so he put me in touch with his dermatologist. He put me in touch with his dermatologist. And because Carlton has a beard, but at the time, his beard, it wasn't growing in certain spots, right? Mantra said, no, leave that for Patreon. I'm going to go ahead and share this. But trust, believe, and know, starting next Thursday, I'm going to be doing lives in my Patreon. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, niece. Thank you very much, Shawnette. This is over at CraigTheWriterStewart.com. And it's on sale right now. Yes, adding value. So what happened was, he said to me, so when did your hair start thinning? And I told him. And so then he was like, well, I wasn't really growing my beard in and fully. It was like patchy. And this was before I knew him. And so he pulled up his phone and he showed me like old pictures. And I did not tell y'all on Patreon what I did, niece. Sit down. So is everybody in the GED section seated where they're supposed to be? Selena, make sure everybody in your department is seated where they're supposed to be. That's the GED section. And all of the baby nurses and all of you, make sure you're seated. Baby nurses, you might want to listen to what I'm about to tell them about this. So he told me about his dermatologist. And so I had contacted his dermatologist because previously I had tried doing PRP. Now let me look up PRP. It's plasma replacement something or another. PRP. It's called platelet-rich plasma. Okay? PRP is called it's called platelet-rich plasma. And with PRP, what they do is they draw your blood, right? They draw your blood, and then they put your blood in a centrifuge. Those of you that paid attention in chemistry in high school, you know what a centrifuge is. Now, those of you who were cut in class, I'm going to explain to you what a centrifuge is. So a centrifuge is just like this. It's like a container, and so they would draw my blood, put the blood in the centrifuge, and it spins around. Just imagine like your washer, like your washing machine, like when it's on the spin cycle, and all of the clothes run to the side, to the walls of to the washing machine. Well, that's what happens with the blood, and so it separates the blood from the plasma. And what they would do is inject the plasma into my scalp. So, I told you guys this part on Patreon, but I didn't tell you what actually started working. Now, PRP didn't work for me. Now, I'm not saying that it may not work for you, for those of you who with sketchy edges. Those of you that may have sketchy edges, PRP may work for you. But, Wait. What's this? Yes, you did. It's a doctor that's giving you shots, and she told you the place you went before didn't get all of the right. Yeah. Okay, so I did tell. Okay, I did tell him on my Patreon. Okay, Selena. I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. We had a good time on Patreon today, though, because I was giving them all of the business on my old school music that I've been listening to. Anyway, Nicolette said, my hubby loves this black as fuck hoodie, but there aren't any more in 3X. He's getting on my nerves. Hopefully they'll restock. I'm sorry about that. Hey, Verilyn over in Miami, Florida. So, Sherry Cole, sit down. He wasn't believing me. Sit down, niece. So anyway, so what happened was, Gladys, be quiet. Don't be egging Selena on. Gladys Peabody. So what happened was, I went to Carlton's dermatologist, and because the PRP didn't really work. I was supposed to do 5 sessions, but I only did 2. And so I stopped at 2 because the spirit had told me that this wasn't quite working for me. So there wasn't no point in me paying that money if it wasn't working. So I went to Carlton's dermatologist, and she told me that she wasn't going to give me any treatment until they did. Yes, Stephanie, you can send money through Zelle. It's that email address that's going to come scrolling across here. It's booktherwriter@gmail.com. Booktherwriter@gmail.com. Is it scrolling on there? It may not be on this one. Hold on, niece. Oh, no, here it is, right here. There you go, niece. Booktherwriter@gmail.com. So she told me she wasn't going to do any treatment on me until she figured out what was going on in my blood system. Hey, Crystal Donaldson, come on in and sit down, niece. She coming here loud, carrying on. She 20 minutes late. So I had to go to an endocrinologist, right? And so I went to the endocrinologist, and they wanted to see if there was something going on in my system or whatever. So there was nothing going on in my system. Everything was fine. And so I went back. Oh, so I had a high level of what is it called? DHL? No, DHL is the shipping company, isn't it? Hold on, let me see if I can Google it real quick. High levels of maybe it was DHEA. Yeah, it was high levels of DHEA. No, it wasn't DHT, Sir Terrence. It was DHEA. And so sometimes the effects of high levels of DHEA, I don't know what DHEA is, but it's created in your endocrine system. And so when you have high levels of DHEA, sometimes it causes your hair to get thin. So anyway, that's what obviously was the fuck happening with me. And so I went back to the dermatologist, and baby, she started injecting me in my scalp with steroids. And then she gives me, I don't know what the topical stuff is. I do have a Twitter account. It's Yes, It's Craig. YESITS Craig. Yes, it's Craig. So she started, thank you very much, Coretta. Hey, girl, hey. She sent the cash app. So she started injecting me with the steroids. I did 3 treatments of that. I did once a month, right? And so it was every 30 days I could go. So I started in September. I did September, October, November. And then she said, okay, I think that's enough for right now. Now I wanted to go for 4 treatments. She said, no, that's good. 3 is enough. She said, you come back to me in February if you feel like you need a touch up. But I don't feel like I need a touch up because, baby, it's coming in. So Douglas said DHEA helps treat vaginal atrophy. Oh, okay. So she also prescribed me with a what's up, Leo Jan? She also prescribed me with these drops that I put in my hair every single night. Niece, I have not missed a night, not one night. I took them with me to Mexico. I don't play. Now I don't know what the combination of it is. I don't know what it is. Gladys said her dermatologist doctor did the same thing, and her hair grew back like Beowulf and Grendel. So now I do know that the topical stuff, I know it's part Rogaine and something else. I don't know what the other thing is. She told me, but I don't remember. And so part of it is Rogaine and but it's a combination, it's a mixture. And so Carlton said when she injected his cheeks, his face, and he had some sort of a topical something he had to put on. His you see his beard grew back. And so that was a couple years, that was a year or two ago or whatever. So his hair grew back. So I don't have to wear a do-rag, but I wear a do-rag at night anyway. But I have a satin do-rag. I have 3 satin do-rags. I bought them from Amazon. Go on Amazon and type in satin do-rag, or you can go on there and type in satin bonnet. But I got satin pillowcases too that I bought from Amazon as well. I got satin pillowcases. Hold, please. Hello. Hey. Not too much. What's going on? You still meeting with her? I don't know if my testosterone level increased because, see, I already have a high sex drive. I already have a high sex drive. Y'all see my edges? Y'all see them edges and came back? Yeah. With the lady? Oh, okay. Where did y'all? Oh, y'all met in Buckhead. Oh, okay. So you still wanted to go to this restaurant or no? Well, I got some. I don't know if you want to eat this leftover stuff I got. Wait, what you just say? You don't want the leftovers?
Because your leftovers are always like a little piece of. It's not a meal. It's two little things in the box. You're like, oh, you don't want this.
So you trying to say that my leftovers be like little scraps? Well, why don't we go to the place that we went to the other day that had the lobster macaroni and cheese? Where we met Derek J and his 2 friends. I mean, we don't have to go there. It's just a suggestion. Because that other place you're talking about it's out of the way. So what time you want me to meet you over there? All right, well, I'll meet you over there in a little bit. It went well. Oh, don't tell me now though. I'm finishing this live. Tell me when I come to the restaurant. Yes. No, they cannot hear you. I let them hear you when you said that. No, I don't want your leftovers because your leftovers be the little scraps. Right. All right. So I'll meet you over there. All right. Bye. So that's what I did. So I went to a dermatologist. Now, Gladys says she went to a dermatologist, and her dermatologist did the same thing. Now, I don't know if your dermatologist in your area, if you're having thinning issues or whatever, I don't know if your dermatologist would really know what to do. I don't know. But this dermatologist is here in Atlanta. And I told her, I said, girl, if you bring my edges back. Thank you, Samantha Hatton. I don't know if I said thank you for your Cash App. Thank you very much. I told her, ain't it looking thick, niece? Don't play. So, but I told her, I said, girl, you bring my hair back, I'm going to tell the people how to find you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by putting it in my Patreon. I'm gonna put the doctor's information in my Patreon. That's what I'll do first. But she's in Atlanta. She's in Atlanta. But my thing is, if you're gonna go to her, my suggestion to you, because she's not gonna do anything for you until she knows what your blood work looks like. So my suggestion to you is, if you're having this issue, get your blood work done first, and then have your, wherever you get the, like if you go to LabCorp or wherever you're gonna go to get your blood work, have them send it over to her so that look, you ain't never lied. Look at Monquetta. She is so messy. So wait, who is this? Let me see. What's up, Jaboa? Is it Jaboa? Thank you very much. She says she loves my writing. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tanny Joy and Shawana, for the Cash App. Hey, niece. Tanny Joy says she just sent something through Zelle. Oh, yeah, I see it. Here it is. Thank you, Stephanie Akoba. That's Stephanie. And then this is Tanny Joy right here behind her. Thank you very much for the Zelle. But yeah, so your adrenal glands and all that stuff. So she's basically want to know what your blood work looks like before she treats you. So my suggestion is get your blood work done, have that on file, so that when you make the appointment with her, you can we do pride ourselves on being able to read, but get your work done, get your blood work done, and then go see her, and then you can talk to her about whatever it is that you're going on. Now that I'm mostly plant-based, right? No, I still will be doing lives on YouTube next week. Yeah, absolutely. 350 Mandy. But what I'm saying is I'm gonna start doing lives after the T.S. Madison experience on my Patreon. And I'm gonna have a conversation about the episode and what you all, think about the show. And I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking and my thoughts of the episode. So that's gonna happen in the Patreon. So I will still do lives, but I won't talk about the show except in the Patreon. But at any rate, so I'm gonna put the information for the dermatologist in my Patreon. And a lot of you have been asking me, wait a minute, the iPad's slipping. And a lot of you have been asking me about the place that Carlton and I stayed at in Mexico. So I'm gonna also put that over in the Patreon as well. My doctor just told me if your iron is really low, it prevents hair growth too. I have to get 2 iron IV. Yeah, possibly so. So what I was saying was, you guys know that I eat mostly a plant-based diet. So like I have like supplements and stuff that I put in my smoothie. Like I do like the I haven't done it in a while, but I do moringa and chlorella, and I do what's the other stuff that the West Indians use? I didn't know I could link it like that, David Shaw. I can do that. What's the stuff that the West Indians use, and it removes inflammation from your body? They put it in the smoothies and stuff. What is it called? It's like a sea plant. Do you guys know? Child, they done froze David's account. No, not turmeric. It tastes really fishy. Sea moss. Yes, thank you, Jacqueline, and all of you that said it. Tamika, Vaseline Towers. Girl, Vaseline Towers. Sound like a lot of fucking going on over there. But yeah, so I use sea moss and stuff. I haven't used it in a while, but I use all that kind of stuff. And so the endocrinologist wasn't sure if the high levels of DHEA were as a result of that. And so they asked me to cut all of that kind of stuff out just so they could kind of see. So anyway, I don't know if that was the cause of it, but anyway, I kind of ended all of that kind of stuff, those supplements and stuff that I was doing. But anyway, so yeah, so the results are this. And so it's been since September, October, November, I did those shots. And then I've been doing the drops ever since. And so she told me to just keep taking the drops. And I said, well, how long I got to take these drops? And she said, well, at least through the pandemic. And I said, well, girl, how long is that? How long is that? But anyway, yeah, so I had a very eventful day today. I went to the chiropractor, And then I went to the gym. I had some orders to ship out. Those of you that had books. Oh, let me say this. Speaking of books, I was gifting 4 books last night. Only 2 of the people who I called out emailed me with their address and stuff so I could ship them their books. So I shipped them their books today, along with the other orders that came through. Now, if I called your name out last night and you didn't email me your address and stuff, niece, don't email me now, okay? Like, I can't be keeping up with your name and stuff three and 4 days later, a week later, because some of you will email me a whole week later and be like, you gifted me a book. It'll be March 3rd, and you'll be like, you gifted me a book on February 26th, and niece, I don't remember that. I don't remember that now. I just move on to the next person. I gift to the next person. So if you forgot to email for your free book, Jessica Wright, if you forgot to email me for your free book, then niece, don't worry about it. Thank you, Tracy. She said she ordered 2 mugs and a black hoodie. Thank you very much. So listen, if you forgot, then niece, I'm sorry. I didn't move on to the next person. Thank you, Loretta Sanders and Shawana Goodson. Thank you very much. Hey, girl, hey. So I have 4 books to gift. My friend Marcellus, he gifted 4 books and he contributed to $5 Friday. He got money. He got money. So I want to go ahead and gift these 4 books. I'm going to call 4 names. And niece, if you don't email me tonight or tomorrow, now we're gifting books to people who don't already have books, who don't already have books, okay? Who don't already have books. So I want to go ahead and get Nella. Hey, girl, hey. Nella is 1. Now, if that's not your real name, please put your real name in the email. Email me that name and your real name and your shipping address. Don't email me and say, okay, what else I got to do? Hey, you gifted me a book. What I got to do? Send me your address in that first email. Don't send me 2 and 3 emails. Tamoria, that's 2. That's 2. Is that Amma? That's 3. Amma is 3. Now look at her talking about, I don't have your last book. I said anybody who don't have any books. Put Sugar Jones in the GED section, please. Somebody make room for her over there. Somebody make room for her. Those 3 people, please go ahead and then Philip Gatlin. Philip Gatlin, that's 4. Niece, that's it. That's all 4 I have. Look at Rita talking about all of them on YouTube. Listen, Rita. And listen, I'm going to go ahead and look. Tiffany Smith Bell co-signing. See how they do? See how they do? All right, so those are the 4. Those are the 4. And I need to plug y'all up. I had to pull FedEx together today. They have pissed me off. You know, they have been overcharging me since they have been overcharging me for shipping since day 1. I've had my FedEx account since May, and they have been overcharging me ever since. I am so pissed off with FedEx. I've been emailing them, tweeting them. I've been talking to so many different people over there at FedEx. I got their names listed. They all try to act like they don't know what's going on. They don't understand why they overcharge me. Let me just say this last thing before I leave here. If you work for a company, whether it's FedEx or wherever you work, I'm going to need y'all to stop acting like that's y'all money. If you work for FedEx, let's just use FedEx as an example since they didn't piss me off. If you work for FedEx and I'm calling you because you all have been overcharging me for my shipping rates, I'm going to need you to go ahead and credit me for the overcharges. That's not your money. Stop acting like that's your money. And for those of you that work for the Department of Family, Children, and Service over at the food stamp office, stop giving those people a hard time when they come in there to apply for food stamps. People are already down and out. And who cares if they really don't need the food stamps or not? Maybe they playing a charade. That ain't your money. Give them people them food stamps. Stop giving them people a hard ass time. That is not your money. Ooh, y'all pissed me off with that. You go into a place, they acting like they Fort Knox. Niece, that's not your money. That's not your shit. Give me my credit. I done just told you that y'all been overcharging me since May. It's almost May again. It's been a whole year almost. You know, you go into the food stamp office trying to apply for food stamps because you or apply for unemployment because you having a hard time or whatever. And them people at the unemployment office, they trying to give you a hard time like it's their damn money. Niece, you're not gonna get no raise, no way. Let me get this money and stop playing. Stop playing. Like it just don't make no sense. Some of y'all just be doing too much. You take your jobs too seriously. Now, if any of you work for FedEx and you work over the revenue or billing department, please inbox me so you can help me. Look, and I was so frustrated today because I was talking to this girl, and I believe her name was Tracy. I'm not sure, though, but I was talking to her, and I was saying to her, I said, girl, listen, I'm acting like, I said, you know, I'm really bothered. I said, I really don't mean to be aggressive with you. I said, but I have been trying to get this money back from FedEx for over a year. And I said, and the reality is I spoke to somebody in the revenue department, and she told me, yes, sir, I do see that you've been overcharged. You know, I'm going to go ahead and make sure you get a credit. I never got my credit. And then when I called back, of course, they didn't have any records. They came in with that shit. Ain't nobody put no notes on my account. What you mean you ain't put no notes on my account? I got a whole case number right here. And the girl that I was talking to today, she was like, well, I don't see no case number. You know, because see, some of y'all go to work just to get a check. You don't go to work to actually work. You just go to work to get a check. And so I'm talking to the girl, and I'm like, well, girl, I need, I said, here's my case number. I gave it to her. She said, well, I don't see anything on your file. So I said, well, I'm going to need to speak to a supervisor or somebody who can do you know that lady transferred me over to the, I'm laughing now, but I was hot as fish grease this afternoon. That lady transferred me over to the survey. You know how if you do a customer service call and then they transfer you to the survey so you can tell how the representative was on the call? I was motherfucking pissed. I was like, hello? That shit got the ringing and shit. She had transferred me, and it was like, how would you rate this call? That I was pissed. I hung up so fast. So you know the next girl that I spoke to, she got it. I said, now listen, I'm trying not to be aggressive with you. I said, but I'm really upset right now. I said, because Crystal, I said, I need you to tell me who that was that just transferred me. I said, I said, here's my FedEx account number. I need you to look up my account, and I need you to tell me who that last girl was that touched my account, because she needs to be fired. I said, I need to speak to whoever is in charge. And then, you know, they tell me, well, we don't know who it was that you spoke to a moment ago. I mean, I'm trying to find it. Now, when I worked in the call center, I used to hang up on people all the time. They used to always be able to catch me. They used to catch me. Craig, can we talk to you? Craig, we need to see you in the office. Now, why is it that they can't figure out who hanging up on me and transferring me and shit to the... How come they can't figure out who transferred me to the survey before I'm done talking about what I need to talk about? I said, I don't know if she just didn't know what she was doing. She needs to be fired. I don't give a damn if it's a pandemic or not. She should have thought about that before she transferred me over to that goddamn automated system or whatever it was. But anyway, those 4 people that I called out, I'm going to gift you a book. Please email me within the next 24 hours or you will be forfeiting your... Oh, Tamoria, she emailed. Tanella emailed. Okay, that's 2. It's 2 more that need to email me. Now, if you don't email me within 24 hours, niece, I'm moving on to the next person, and you just won't be able to get it. Now, and here's another thing. If I didn't call your name, don't be emailing me. Somebody emailed me the other day telling me, hi, you can gift me a book at such and such. I said, niece, I didn't call your name. I do remember the names. Now, if you email me next week, I'm not going to remember. That's why I said you need to email me within 24 hours because I ain't going to remember it the next week. I said, but I will remember tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to need, yeah, they told me that there was documents. She said, well, did she pull up your FedEx account number? I said, she absolutely pulled up my FedEx account number. She said, well, I can't really see who it, she can't see who it was. I'm like, girl, you know who it was. But, you know, they be covering for each other. You know how they do. I was so damn mad. But anyway, let me get out of here because I got to go meet Carlton over here at this restaurant. But listen, you guys have an amazing night. Don't forget the Honest Hour. Carlton and I will be doing the Honest Hour next month. If you are a small business owner and you want us to feature your product on the Honest Hour, then email it. I mean, not email it. Send it right here to this address. Send your product to P.O. Box 82652, Hateville, Georgia 30354. Speaking of, let me tell you about Marie Dixon over in Richmond, Virginia. But anyway, we're going to feature your product. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything. Now, you know we're about to be on TV, niece. So the next time that the Honest Hour airs, the TV show would have aired 2 or 3 times, niece. So the social media numbers will be going up. So this will be good exposure for y'all if you have a small business. So send your product, but send it the way that you would send it to a paid customer, because we are going to grade your packaging. And if you have a website, we're going to scroll your website across the bottom. And we're going to tell people how to find you. I'm going to look at your website to see if it's user friendly and all of that good stuff. So just go ahead and send your stuff. That's the Honest Hour. We don't have the date for it, but it's going to be on a Saturday. It'll probably be the 3rd Saturday in March. Okay. But now Marie Dixon, she finally sent these candles. Now, she had bought me some candles last year. Now, granted, I appreciate it because she didn't have to. My shirt, Carlton and I wear medium. We wear medium. So size medium. We like our stuff to fit a little snug. So she had bought me some candles last year. And this lady drove all around Richmond for 12 months with these candles in the trunk of the car. The candles had melted. They didn't got in the summertime. They got hard again in the winter. So then she emailed me the other day and said, "Well, I just bought you some new ones." So she bought me some new ones, and so they finally came today. And so she had them in a box, and the candles in a glass jar. And I thought that the candles had broke up because she didn't really do a good job of packaging them. So I go to the P.O. box. I hear the glass clanking back and forth and carrying on. I said, girl, there ain't nothing but glass in here when I open this up. But fortunately, it wasn't broken. I don't know why she didn't wrap them in paper. You can tell she didn't give a damn. She just didn't even give a damn. But I do appreciate you sending me the candles over a year late. But no, it was nice. It was a nice gesture. I appreciate it. But listen, if you are sending your stuff in for the Honest Hour, please be sure, if you're sending candles because you have a candle business, please be sure to wrap it. Don't do like Marie did, because I'm going to tell the people that you didn't really do a good job of packaging your candles. Okay? If you please don't do like Marie did. Now, this ain't her business. She just was being nice and sending me some candles. But niece, if you have a product that that can get damaged in transport, please be sure to wrap it. Okay? Please do that. Look at Jackie just getting here. Everybody say good night, y'all. Everybody say good night. Jackie, don't take your jacket off. We're about to leave. All right, y'all. Everybody have a good night. It was amazing being here tonight with you guys. I will do a live tomorrow because I know I skipped out on y'all yesterday because the premiere was last night with the little sneak peek. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon if you're not already subscribed. I know, and no, we can't give you the $5. Okay, Emma, she just emailed. Look at Loretta. Loretta talking about, hey, boy, hey, I'm emailing you because somebody is not going to email you from the names you called out. Look at her booking ahead. Loretta Sanders. She's something else. But anyway, listen, you guys have an amazing night. Thank you for the Cash Apps and the Super Chat. I really appreciate you guys. And I appreciate all of your support. I truly, truly, truly do. And for those of you that think that I'm now going to get too big and I'm not going to do the lives anymore, I'm still going to do the lives and I'm still going to do the Patreon. I will bring Carlton on the live tomorrow. I see your comment. She blessed. But no, I'm not going to get too big. For those of you that have been watching me on Facebook from the beginning, I used to say all of the time, my schedule may change and I may not come on at 9 o'clock every single night like I used to in the beginning. Facebook, but I will always give you content because I understand. I'm very, very clear that we share this success, right? We share it. And so even when we do things where we support a charity, I'm not just doing that. That's something that we do together, right? And so it's just going to get bigger now. So like there are other charities and things that I want to do. I'm really Black as fuck. There are things that I really want to do in terms of the Black community. We've helped bail out Black women and other women of color that were in jail for petty crimes, but they just didn't have the money to get out. So that's something that we've done together. So there are a lot of things that I'm going to include you guys in that I want us to do together. And then when I get ready to do my stage play again, I'm going to open it up to you. Like, I know my name. I know certain people's names, right? Those of you that are in here all the time, like, I know your names. I know the ones that have been supporting me from the beginning. So, you know, I want to do things when we get ready to do the play, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give away tickets to the play, and you know, I won't forget my online family because you guys held me down. And one of the things that I want to leave you with is there's this narrative in the Black community that Black people don't support each other. And I am living proof that Black people supported me. Black gay men started supporting me in the beginning, but it's Black women that sustained me. It's Black women. And not saying that gay men still don't support me, but what I'm telling you is Black gay men got me started, but it's Black women that sustained me. And so I will always remember that and be mindful of that. And yeah, so I appreciate that. I don't know why I started feeling like I was getting a little emotional right there. Let me get off here if I start crying. Listen, you guys have an amazing night. Have a great weekend. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. Brush your tongue. And those of you that have boyfriends and husbands that also say, hey girl, hey, and communication is our partner, clarity is our friend, keep teaching them, niece. Keep teaching them. Bye, y'all.